Hey you guys, welcome back to Leanne's Corner. I am so fucking tired of recording these videos. My kids about to make me fucking lose it. Like, goodness, they know I'm doing the video and they steady. If I ask them, hey, do you need anything before I do this video? And they be like, no. And as soon as I get ready to come record, here they come coming into the room asking me, can I do this for them? Lord help me. Help me, please. But anyway, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys had a lovely week. I know it has been a minute since I've uploaded a video. It hasn't been that long, but it feels like it's been a long time. But my week has been chaotic. My grandmother's in the hospital. She had a minor stroke, but they got her blood pressure uh, down, and she fell the week of Thanksgiving. The day she fell was actually on a Tuesday, and it messed up her shoulder and her side. But she did not want to go to the hospital, so we brought her over to our home so we could keep a better eye on her. And Thursday she was saying that she thinks she broke her ribs, so we got her to the hospital. We knew she wasn't coming home, so she she's gonna have to do rehab, and they're getting her blood pressure under control. It's going down, and she doesn't want to do the rehab because she's gonna have to stay there as if she was in a nursing home for 3 weeks. But like I told her, I said it's better 3 weeks than a year. So I hope she's fine with that, and you know, gotta fix it. He's fixing it. So yeah, my car situation, it's just so much going on with that damn car. Like I'll be here all day trying to tell you guys what's going on, but when income tax season come, I will be getting another car. I'll go down and do like all the other people do, go put down on the car, and then I hate to have to make payments, but hey, girl got to do what she got to do, so her kids can do what they got to, be able to have good transportation and stuff. And my son, he finally told me what it is that he wants to be. He said he wants to be an actor, but I had to explain to him, you don't have to wait until you're you're an adult to be an actor. I said we could actually start this summer. That way you have more time, and then throughout the school year we work on that. And I was like, that'll help you better with your reading. So he's excited about that, and then maybe I could do a few auditions because I myself, as a lot of y'all don't know, that I want to be an actress, and I think I'll do so good in it. So yeah, so me and my baby could do that together, and then my daughter, she could do modeling because she's just a little diva. If she wants to be an actress too, then that's fine. I'm all up for it. I'm the mom that's gonna go out there and support my kids in anything that they want to do, as long as it ain't no fuck shit. But anyway, okay, Jahlil Okafor got into a fight. It was second, according to TMZ, it was second fight same night. And he got into a fight with this guy, knocked the guy out because the guy was picking on him. Now, whoever did that video, I applaud you because you held that camera so good, like you didn't miss. You were like the camera person. You zoomed in, you zoomed out, you was doing it. What? And they didn't. It wasn't because whoever did that first video, it was like they were running. They was doing all this video. Oh man, you seen that? And then it had the nerve to be a Snapchat video, and they ain't nothing but all of 10 seconds. So I think what TMZ did was they merged the two video, the Snapchat videos together to get the full thing. But it wasn't no fucking help because you couldn't see the first fight like you did this one. Now my thing with Jahlil Okafor, you're a 19-year-old black man, and cause like even if you weren't black, you're a 19-year-old boy whose career hasn't even started yet, and you're gonna fuck it up because somebody picking on you. Like, come on, dude, get the fuck over yourself. Like, you kidding me? Are you? Like, you're making more, you're making money that most 19-year-olds don't make. You got a career that most 19-year-olds don't have at this time. And they're with you being an athlete, you should know that the shit that a lot of these black athletes are going through, they getting let go for stupid stuff. They getting some of the stuff, me personally, what goes on in your personal life shouldn't affect your job. It shouldn't. I don't applaud. I don't. Not saying that it's right for what majority of these athletes have done, but me honestly, what you do in your personal life shouldn't count. Like they fired the guy from Scandal, um, Columbus Short, for beating his wife, or him and his wife getting into it. That didn't have nothing to do with his acting skills. So why did y'all fire him? So I'm gonna need for Jahlil Okafor not to do this again. If somebody talk about you, man, don't worry about it, because at the end of the day, people are going to run their mouth about you. You should be happy that people got your name in their mouth, because they ain't got shit else to do. They're making you're relevant to them. You're relevant. It's better to be relevant. No, but even if they don't talk about you, than to not be relevant. Even though they're talking bad about you. Like, come on. It's not. Come on. This is some elementary shit right here. Like, you should know better. And I hope he gets it together, because you're a 19-year-old black man who has an amazing career, and it hasn't really started yet, but you're doing pretty good for yourself, and you're gonna fuck it up if you keep doing this shit. And a lot of people don't want to see other people move up. So I'm gonna need for you to get that together, brother. So congratulations to Kim and Kanye for welcoming their baby boy into the world. Like, I am so happy for them. I'm not a big Kanye and Kim Kardashian fan. I'm not a Kardashian fan anyway. But I am happy that the baby got here safe and sound, and the baby is healthy. Now, Kim, according to E! News, Kim was supposed to have a C-section, but Kim paid that money to get that baby flipped around because the baby was breech. She got the baby flipped around, and the baby came out with no problems. Well, he was healthy. So they haven't showed any pictures of the baby yet, but when they do, I will love to see them, because I just love looking at baby pictures. Um, Now, here in Escambia County, Pensacola, Florida, and the other little outskirts of Pensacola, they're they fired the jail director because there has been too many deaths in the jail. Too many inmates have died in the jail, so they fired the director. They're saying there was 6 deaths in 13 months. And this is all according to our my local news, WEAR, and I'm so glad that Escambia County is, the government is starting to really do what they're supposed to be doing and getting things under control, because Pensacola is chaotic. It really is, like with the police and stuff. Like, so you got some doing their job, you got some not doing their job, you got some that's out there abusing their authority, and you got them state troopers ain't playing with them. They're not playing with them, because one day to I was going to school, and I noticed that the I didn't know state troopers was like had that much authority. I thought they were all the same as the city police and the sheriff's department. But I thought they were like the same. So I seen that um a state trooper was giving the excuse me y'all, sinus and stuff is starting to act up. But I seen that the state trooper was giving the police officer the gun to detect the speed. And that police officer looked like he was pissed, because I was at the light and the police was like on the side of me. And that police officer looked like he was pissed. And that state trooper was like, bitch, you gonna do your damn job today. You gonna do it today. So I'm glad that that my city is actually getting it together. I'm glad they're getting it together. Now this California, San Bernardino, California, this massacre that happened there is just it is so crazy. Like, I can't even describe like how crazy it is, because okay, this couple went to the husband's workplace and they fired shots and they killed 14 people and injured, I believe, 17 or 21 people. And I hate that it happened. I really do, because how can you do something like that? But anyway, they killed them, and then a few hours later, the police officers, I want to say a few hours later, but it could have been an hour later, where according to CNN, where they had a shootout with the police, and the police killed both of them, and the FBI is trying to say that it was an act of terrorists. And then they're also saying, too, that it could be because of something that happened at work. Now, okay, the FBI was investigating the house, and after they investigated, they did that, marked it as a crime scene or whatever. Tell me why the landlord let the media in when it was still, yeah, I guess it was still roped off as a crime scene investigation, but the landlord let him in, and he was literally on TV smiling, answering everybody questions like, yeah, yeah, I believe it's a good idea to let these people in, like, he's bragging, and I don't see nothing funny. I don't think it's cute. I don't think it was the smartest thing to do. Like, you don't do that. What if the police have to go back, and what if the FBI have to come back and investigate some more, look further into the case? Like, why? And his wife was just like, we gotta shut this down. This is not good. Like, he was just telling her to go home, and I am so glad that the law enforcement escorted him out. Now, I believe he should be charged for letting these people in. Like, he should be responsible, because I believe they were tampering with evidence, even though the FBI got what they wanted. But what if they have to come back? Because a lot of the times, detectives and FBI agents, they do go back to the crime scene to look for more evidence, because they could have went over something, missed something. Now, these names, I got the husband and wife mixed up so bad, so I apologize ahead of time, but I'm gonna refer to them as lady and the husband, or a wife and the husband, or whatever, because I'm thinking, okay, that's the husband, and what's the husband last name? Far something. Yes. Yeah, far something. Yeah, Farouk. Farouk. Far something. Okay, so Farouk was born in Illinois and raised in California. Now, he did travel to Arabia twice. Saudi Arabia, yeah, he did travel there twice, and he met his wife on this dating site, and he flew there, married her, and brought her back here. And the wife was born in Pakistan, and she moved to Arabia after, and I think she went to college there, they were saying. And oh man, it's just crazy how all this shit go went on. And then no, the family, they're in shock. They were like, we don't know why he would do something like this. We don't know why his wife would want to do something like this. They thought they were a good couple, and they believe they trying to say that the wife had something to do with she she influenced him and um what's the word I'm looking for? Influenced him and convinced him to do this. So to be honest, I honestly don't believe that this was a something that happened and then the next day he came up shooting the place, because they had so much equipment, they had so many guns, so much ammo, they had a lot of things, and that takes a while to get. 6,000 the some rounds or something they were saying, and that's a lot. So that didn't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Mm-mm. So they before they went to go on their killing spree, they left the baby with the grandmother, and the grandmother didn't think nothing of it, because I guess because they left the house and didn't know. But so I'm assuming that everything was already in the car. So the I just know the families, both sides are like crazy, and I know they talk to I don't know if they call them a pastor when it comes to Islamic churches or whatever, but they talked to a few members of the church, and they never seen the woman. Well, they said because her face was covered and they never seen her. Then I don't think they talked to her either, because no one seems to know who she is, know who she really is, or whatever. So, like, it's crazy. And I agree with the man who they were talking to when he was like, I can't believe that the FBI is letting the media in there like that in the house. And in the house you could see where in the grandmother's room that the ceiling was, they done cut out a part of the ceiling, I guess to see what was up there or to hide some things. The hard drive from the computer is missing. They found two destroyed cell phones in the garbage cans because they went out and bought new cell phones. So then the people were saying that the people that he worked with were saying that they were in a meeting, and some were saying he seemed okay, some saying that he was just acting a little bit too weird. And he ended up leaving, and when he left, 30 minutes later after he left, that's when the shooting began. And the first police officer that got there within, I believe, he got there within 2 minutes or less than 2 minutes. I applaud him because he got there quick. Shoot, here in Pensacola, I'm gonna need for Pensacola to have to take notes, because for the simple fact is you be hurt or you call for them and they take you waiting on them for 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. Somebody could die in that amount of time, or someone could get seriously hurt. So I applaud them for getting there so fast. And my thing is, you guys are worried about Mexicans coming over here. Mexicans just trying to make $1. These other people that are coming, not all Middle Easterners or whatever, but you got some of these people that are a part of these. I'm gonna call it ISIS and the Taliban and Al Qaeda a game, because that's what it seems like to me. To me, it seems like a game, and not like just no Bloods and Crips. It is. I'm gonna call it a game because it seems like the true definition of a game, where like they got people worldwide. And you worried about Mexicans coming over here. These Mexicans don't, we do got Mexicans that kill, but I honestly don't think they're killing just because we're American and they're Mexican. I honestly don't believe that. But you got Mexicans that come over here that's trying to make a better life for themselves and their family. And y'all saying, oh, they're coming over here to take our money. Y'all so focused on the Mexicans to where y'all aren't focused on what's going on, Like stuff like this. Y'all let these people over here with no problem. But when it comes to a Mexican, y'all give these people a hard time. A hard time. It's to me it's honestly ridiculous. And I'm not saying like not concentrate. We shouldn't just be concentrating on one race or one country or whatever. We need to concentrate on every race because they're after these people. They're coming. They're coming for us. We're we need to get a grip. We're so concerned about America is so concerned about what's going on over this country. We're not even out of a war in Afghanistan and all those other countries that we're in war with. We're not even out of war with them. So how can y'all sit up here and try to want to go help? Our country needs help. Hell, our country needs help. We need it bad. Every Y'all worried about this country. We gotta help this because we can't. We need fucking help ourselves. We need the help because these people are coming over here killing us. They're killing us, and it's like y'all still let it go over your head. This is not the last time it's gonna happen. Even though ICE is saying they're just supporters, they're not a part of us. They're supporters of what it is that we stand for and what it is that we do. But we have to get our ducks in a row before we can go out and help anybody because as America, we need help over here. We really need help, and I'm gonna need for America and the people in the office to get it to fuck together because we need help. These people shouldn't have had to die. These people shouldn't have had to got hurt. That baby that was in that building shouldn't have had to experience something like that. And y'all worried about Mexicans coming over here? Because they want a better life for themselves. Not saying that people from Pakistan and the Middle East don't want a better life for themselves too, but every race has one bad apple. But you have people who represent and really want to be a part of ISIS and Al Qaeda and the Taliban. You got these people that really don't like us that much to the point that they want us dead. That's the main focus. We need to get each other. We need to get it together. As America, we really do need it together. And no one is focusing on that at all. We got the same race killing each other. We got Americans killing Americans, and then you got cops killing black people. You got black people killing black people. You got white people killing white people. You got all type of races. You got Latinos killing Latin people. You got people just to war with everyone in America. America needs to come together and stand together as a country because we need to. Then on top of that, you got your own people in America killing each other. Then you got people in other countries coming over here to kill us. Come on. We need to stop it and we need to get it the fuck together. Because if we don't, all our asses we gonna have to die someday, but hell, like we all gonna die someday. But damn, not like this. Not like this. We so focused on what the next American doing instead of being focused on the people that's coming over here just to try to kill us. Right now, we do gotta keep our eye on the money, but right now that money is not important. We need to keep our money. We need to keep each other safe. Americans safe. We gotta save Americans. And I am so tired of we didn't see it coming or this and that. I'm so tired of it because them people shouldn't have had to die. That child shouldn't have had to experience a massacre. He shouldn't. That I don't know if it was a boy or girl, but that baby shouldn't have to had experienced that at all. And I'm glad they're working on it day in, night out, day in and day. Y'all know what the hell I'm saying, but y'all know I'm glad they're working on it. So enough for that. Now Donald Trump and these 100 pastors that endorsed him. Now, this story is kind of confusing as well because I'm not. What I got from it, some endorse him, and then from a lot of people, I'm hearing that 100 of them did endorse Donald Trump. Now, 100 black pastors and Donald Trump had a meeting, a 2-hour meeting at Trump Towers, and they seem like majority of them are all for Trump. My thing is, y'all support what the fuck he said about black people, what the fuck he said about Mexicans. That's how I take it. When if this motherfucker ever get in office, I don't want to hear none of you guys say shit that didn't go how you thought it was gonna go. Because y'all voted for him. Ain't no need to complain. He, the lady who, according to CNN, a lady was, I want to say, I'm gonna just go ahead and say she was jumped. I believe she had on a Black Lives Matters t-shirt, and she was all, of course, she's all for Black Lives Matter. So they beat her up at the campaign or whatever, and he basically said she deserved it. Now, this is my thing. When I heard Donald Trump say what he said about Mexicans, I said I can only imagine what he said about what he thinks about black people. And then he said what he said about like the typical thing, like black people are part of gangs. We do the most crimes or whatever, which is so not true. Like, it's equal in almost every fucking nationality out there. Like, we commit about the same amount of crime, and y'all support somebody like that. He thinks it's cute. He thinks it's funny. What he said, I don't see shit cute, funny. I don't see nothing okay. It's not okay with me, like, at all. And then y'all turn around and y'all support him. I wouldn't have never even been trying to have a meeting with Trump. He ain't finna change my motherfucking mind, and he can't change my mind, even if I did have a meeting with him. But I wouldn't give him the time of day I wouldn't give him that time, because it's just ridiculous. Like, you are you guys really paying attention to what the fuck is he saying? Like, a lot of stuff, there are some things that Donald Trump says that make sense. I just wish they were coming out of somebody else's mouth. And I feel like if Donald Trump gets in office, he's gonna screw the fucking U.S. up even worse than what it already is. Not saying because Obama, he is getting us slow. He got us out of a lot of shit. And there was a lot of shit that he did that I didn't like. But hey, that's with every president. But Donald Trump is talking as if that shit is easy when it's not. It's not easy. It's not easy. And us as people, we gotta get the right Congress in there. We gotta get the right people in Congress. We have to vote for the right president. And in order to make our city and our towns better, we have to get the right people in the offices. We have to get the right people in offices. So, like, we gotta do something, especially to people that are more my age. Like, we gotta get out there. We gotta pay attention. We gotta vote, because it's serious. It's really serious. Yeah, he thinks it's so easy to, like, go to another country. He was like, he'd just drop a bomb, and blow all their asses up. Like, no, that's not how it works. You have to have a plan. That's the number one thing. You have to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you don't have shit. So, like, I can't really too much be mad because that's who they want to give their money to or whatever. That's fine. But I just wish these people was way more eye-opening and way more smarter than what they are, because ain't no way I'd give somebody some money and they feel the way they feel about my people. Ain't no way. Because if you talk about if you talk about a certain group, you talk about them all. Because we're all, at the end of the day, if you talk about one black person, you talk about them all. So, anyway, you guys, that's enough. I am going to go. I was supposed to go to my cousin's birthday party today. I forgot, but shit. Chuck E. Cheese is starting to get freaking crazy, and that shit is too crowded. Too crowded. Then my kids be wanting everything they fucking see. If they don't get all the damn tickets and stuff, and they still want that, then I have to spend more money. So it is what it is. But I hope you guys have a lovely day. Click that thumbs up button, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.